Very much, and in your corner, continuing our team coverage now on the tornado that ripped through southwest Cape Coral Saturday night, leaving a path of destruction behind it. The brunt of the damage is in the area of Beach Parkway west between Chiquita and Sands Boulevard, but effects of the storm can be seen in several parts of the southwest Cape Coral area. This morning, Fox 4 Rising's Kelli Dame joins us now from Beach Parkway, which is a heavily damaged area of Cape Coral. And Kelli, how are things shaping up this morning? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Miriam. I don't know if you just saw the police car drive right behind us. In fact, some other residents also leaving. So you can see very active still this morning in the 5 o'clock hour. But looking behind me at this house, you may not think that anything really happened here aside from the limbs that are there right by the driveway. Lights are on. But I want to take you. We're here on Beach Parkway across over the median. Generators up by LCEC. Over here on the other side of the street, complete darkness. Now, this house is being lit by our crews. And other than that, we are seeing complete darkness. But you are seeing some progress that is being made by LCEC. We've been seeing some trucks moving in throughout the neighborhood. We do know up to this point there are 800 homes that are still without power, as the focus today is restoring that power as well as rebuilding. There also is a new number. I'm going to share that number with you in just a minute that you can call to get some help in that permit process of rebuilding. But as I mentioned, the police cars a couple of minutes ago, we've been seeing police driving up and down Beach Parkway, making sure that no one's coming in here that doesn't need to be in here. They are checking IDs and making sure that these homes that are damaged are safe. Now let's go to those numbers that I was just talking about. There is something set up if you just have general questions. That number is working right now. Now that, of course, is 574-0425. Now, there's a new line that's going to be opening starting this morning at 9 a.m. for the rebuilding process, getting permits for community development. That number is 574-0551. Again, that hotline is opening up in just a few hours at 9 a.m. Now, back behind me, we've been showing you this house this morning, heavily damaged. And of course, there are 200 other homes that have similar damage. Some maybe a little less, but that still means a lot of dollars. And we're going to need some help from the government, that's for sure. So yesterday, our governor did take a tour here of Cape Coral to assess the damage. And Fox 4 Rising's Adam Pinsker picks up the story from here with our team coverage on what the governor had to say after seeing all of this damage.
And just to give you a scope of how bad the damage was from Saturday's tornado, this is a ceramic piece from a power line that's just lodged into the soil here. We're at the corner of Beach Parkway and Agua Linda Boulevard. Governor Rick Scott actually on Sunday was just a couple miles from here touring some of the damage, and he is huddling with his advisors to determine how much it will cost to clean this mess up.
Overturned cars, roofs torn to shreds, trees snapped like matchsticks.
I grew up in the Midwest, and I remember all through school we'd have to go to the basement of the school because we'd have tornado alerts.
Governor Rick Scott recalling some of those childhood moments as he toured a neighborhood off Chiquita Boulevard and Southwest 17th Avenue, homes ravaged by Saturday night's tornado.
Surprisingly and very, very thankfully, we don't have any reports of any major injuries or any deaths from this.
Although tornadoes in Florida are extremely rare, some have called for tornado sirens to be installed. Governor Scott credits smartphones for saving lives.
You can argue which way is better, but as you know, down here, they did send text, is my understanding.
Damage to homes is estimated at $5.5 million, but that number may climb to $10 million when you count the number of down power lines. It is still unknown whether Florida will need federal dollars to recover.
The way it works is we have to hit a certain threshold of damage, and we'll see if there's that much damage or not.
It is hard to put a price tag on the damage suffered by those living in these neighborhoods, although it could have been a lot worse.
And Waste Pro is scheduled to be out here today to clean up a lot of the debris that's been left here from this storm, but it could take several weeks until the job is done. Reporting from Cape Coral, Adam Pinsker, Fox 4, in your corner.
All right, Adam, thank you. And we do want to show you that number again, the Citizens Action Center, 239-574-0425 if you've got questions. There's also a new line that will open starting this morning at 9 for the rebuilding process. Getting permits if you need, 574-0551. 951. And taking a look at the house behind me, you can see they most likely will need to be calling that number, as they are going to need help with everything from their windows broken out to a new roof, possibly carpeting, and the list goes on and on. Now, I do want to mention, as LCEC is out here restoring power to the 800 homes still without it, the Cape Coral Police Department will be providing an update to the media this morning on those rebuilding efforts. That is set for 8:30. We, of course, will be having that on our website as well as on our later shows tonight. So you, of course, can go to fox4now.com or our Facebook page for more information. But I do want to send it back over to my colleagues in the studio. And, of course, Jamie and Miriam, we have been following this closely all weekend. And now, as the hope here on Beach Parkway is moving forward, we'd like to do the same with weather. Hopefully that can happen, guys.
Yeah, hopefully, Kelly. Thank you. And as we send it over to Jamie for a look at today's forecast, also something to mention, Jamie, was that this